There's something about YouTube that can truly change your life. In my case, it made me more confident speaking in front of the camera. Hi, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about why every artist should consider having a YouTube channel and why I studied mine. I studied my channel because I wanted a place to document my art journey, and also I wanted to keep myself accountable in terms of pushing through my projects, especially since I tend to venture a lot when it comes to like different projects and try different things. I wanted to have a place where I can document all of those projects and also document my art journey in general. There's something about YouTube that can truly change your life. In my case, it made me more confident speaking in front of the camera. Especially when I first started, I was a little bit awkward. I didn't know where to look. And after practicing over and over again, after posting many videos, I found myself a little bit more confident each time. And guess what? That confidence actually spills into different areas of my life. Now I feel more confident speaking in meetings at work. I also feel more confident when I'm giving like a quick presentation at work, because before I used to shake. I mean, I'm still nervous, but it's, I don't know how to describe it. I feel more confident. I like the tone of my voice is stronger. I don't use like my soft little no 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 when people cannot hear me. I project my voice a little bit more, and overall I feel more confident. And I think that's because I studied to put myself on YouTube, filming over and over again, filming myself, watching those videos and see where I can improve. That's one of the best example I can use to show you guys how YouTube has improved my life and how we can improve yours as well. And also, posting consistently will improve your time management skills, especially if you have a consistent posting schedule. You will learn how to manage your time better. You will learn how to fit your work schedule, your art creation schedule, your content creation schedule into your week, so that way you can make it on time in terms of posting on YouTube. So that's what I mean by it will help you improve your time management skills. YouTube is not only about posting videos, it's about discovering your potential, sharing your unique gifts, and inspiring others to do the same. It's about evolving yourself, like learning more about yourself, improving yourself, like discovering your potential and inspiring others to do the same. With time, by watching your old videos, you will see how much progress you've done. You will see how clearly you can speak now. Even like how you present yourself on camera will improve. Like for example, I know I started my YouTube channel maybe a few months ago. Like compared to now, I can see an improvement. It's not like a 1000 like shift where I'm like, oh my god, I can't recognize this lady, like she's so good, blah blah blah. Like no, like, but I can see how I'm a little bit more comfortable like speaking to the camera. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm able to look at the camera directly. My eyes are not wandering around like trying to find like where to look. It's more like a step to your personal evolution, teaching yourself new skills and pushing yourself to become better. And another tip is to be clear with your goals. Like make content about the things that you are interested about. Make content about the things that interest you. Like if you like spirituality, make content about that. You don't have to fit yourself in a box. You don't have, just because you're an artist doesn't mean that you cannot make videos about like different things. If you like to cook and food influences your art journey, or food influences your art, make videos about that. Include that in your channel. Even if food doesn't like influence your art, if you enjoy cooking and you would like to share some of your recipes with the world, just like add that to your channel. Just because you are an art channel or you are an artist doesn't mean that you have to fit yourself in a box. Remember, like you want to share what you are interested about, what you are passionate about, and that way you are attracting people that like the same thing. You might find people that like your art style because you are being authentically yourself, and you will find other people that like your recipes. If that's something you're into, they'll be like, oh my god, I love your cooking style, like it's so easy, so quick, I can fit it into my schedule, blah blah blah. Like just be authentically yourself and you will find your thrive. You don't have to like limit yourself just because you're an artist. You can only post time lapse, or just because you're an artist you can only post like how-to videos. You can post whatever you want. Like if you are into self-improvement videos, post about that. Like you can share your journey, how you are improving yourself. You can talk about like the things that you are learning and share that with the world, because you learning that thing, somebody else might learn that through you. And that's the beautiful thing about YouTube, because people also go on YouTube just to kill time, but other people go on YouTube to learn. Like some people go on YouTube to make themselves better, and some people just go on YouTube just to kill time. Like it's just so vast. So don't limit yourself, don't fit yourself in a box. Just because you want to label yourself an artist doesn't mean that you have to be rigid, you know. Just explore, post the things that you like, and not all of them will perform well, but remember, you are doing this for yourself, so just keep going. And the beautiful thing about this is it's not only gonna make your content richer, but it will also attract audience that resonate with you. You will find your thrive, like create a community of like-minded people. So yeah, just be yourself and just post content that you love. Don't create a YouTube channel just because of money. Like create a YouTube channel if you want to share your craft or learn and improve yourself. Because if you just focus on the money, I know the money will come, but if you just focus on the money, when your videos are not performing well, it will hurt and you'll most likely fall off, because you will want the result so badly. Just focus on the process, focus on yourself, focus on posting the things that you like. Don't just focus so much on like creating YouTube videos for the money, because it's not sustainable. Especially when the videos are not doing well, you'll be like, what am I doing wrong, blah blah blah. And compared to if you're just posting videos or posting things that you like, or if you're just doing it for fun, or whatever the reason you want to get on YouTube for, if you're just posting it while loving the process of it, it will help you stay the course so much faster and so much easier. So now I'm gonna share some advice based on the concern that I've heard from other artists. So the first one is equipment. My advice is to keep it simple. You don't need to buy those fancy gear yet. I'm not saying you will never need to buy them, but like don't buy them now, right? Especially if you're first starting. For example, me, I'm filming from my phone, and this is a very, very cheap mic. You can tell because look at this. You see what I mean? Like I can just work with what you have, right? So the second thing is lighting. I will recommend filming with natural lighting. You don't need to buy fancy gear again. Just film when the sun is up, when it's cloudy. Right now it's cloudy and I'm sitting next to the window, so that's why I have like natural light. But if where you live doesn't have much windows, or the windows facing the wall, which especially if you live in New York, it's very common, just try to film outside, or try to film close to the window, or turn on the light in the living room or wherever you want to film. And if you feel like having a ring light is necessary, you can find a cheap ring light on Amazon. They are everywhere nowadays, so just buy a cheap one, just the same way that I bought this very, very cheap microphone. And don't get me wrong, in the future I plan on improving my mic, but right now is not the priority. So you're gonna hear me complain about this mic, but I'm still gonna be using it until I replace it. Third one is speaking in front of the camera. So yes, of course, in the beginning it's gonna be awkward. You're gonna have to work on it over and over again. I'm still working on it because I'm no pro, but that's the beauty of it, right? You will improve over time, and by putting the effort and putting yourself out there and posting your videos, or even filming yourself and watching those videos, you will see where you need to improve, and you just work on that, right? Like for me, my eyes were all over the place, and now I know where to look at. Next step for me is actually be able to convey my idea better, right? And that's something I'm currently working on, and I'm hoping after a few more videos I will get better at it, you know? So it's like baby steps, you know? Don't just try to run a marathon all at once, just to, little by little, baby steps, one step at a time. And another concern from other people is not having enough things to talk about. I will recommend writing like 20 ideas on a sheet of paper and then pick the first 5 that you love and just film yourself talking about it. You can talk about reviews of products that you enjoy using, especially as an artist. Like if you like certain paint, you can talk about that. If you like certain paintbrush, you can talk about that. Like for example, me, I love using the Posca markers. I should probably make a video discussing that, right? Like there are many things you can talk about. Like you don't have to also limit yourself. Like as I mentioned earlier in the video, you can, if you are into spirituality, you can talk about that. If you're into cooking, you can talk about that. Like you don't have to limit yourself. And by not limiting yourself, you will find a lot more ideas. However, the most important advice is to just start, because you don't want to be stuck in the planning phase, because time will pass by. By constantly trying to wait until the perfect timing or trying to make your video perfect before you post it, you will never improve at the rate that you want, because perfection to me doesn't exist, because you can always improve yourself. Like although you feel like, oh, that video is perfect, and then you post it 2-3 videos later, you will watch that video that you first thought was perfect, you will find imperfection in it, because nothing is ever truly perfect. So just go with it, especially if it's your first video. Just post it so that way you can get the ball rolling. If you've been thinking of starting a YouTube channel and you don't know where to start, I will recommend just start with what you have, and over time you will see yourself improve. And most important thing is, you might even help or inspire someone to start their own journey. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video very helpful. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys on my next video. Bye.